Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very important video. Why, you ask? Because I am going to be testing out the new E.L.F. bite-size palettes that just came out, the new shades that just came out. I Love You Latte and Orange Dreamsicle. The reason that this video is very important today is because this is the first time I've ever tried E.L.F. eyeshadow. I have never used E.L.F. eyeshadow before, ever. And if you see my other videos, they're usually high-end products. So if you want to see my thoughts about these palettes, you want to see the tutorial, swatches, and just my first impression, just keep on watching. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Kara. I'm a new beauty content creator who just loves playing with makeup. Now, before we get into the video, I want to show you. Do you guys? You have to know. You have to know about Ana Luisa, her jewelry, her products. This video is by no means sponsored, but I want to give a big shout out to Ana Luisa and her products. I'm wearing a couple of her pieces that I'll show you here in a second. Her products are amazing. Her jewelry, I mean, it's exquisite. It's beautiful. It's cheap, and you can wear it in the shower. You can wear it all day. It's not gonna leave green lines on you. I mean, great product. The products I'm wearing today is my Michelle necklace. I don't have the third necklace on, but this is the Michelle necklace. This is my favorite piece. I want to get the earrings to go with it. Oh, I love it. So I got the Michelle necklace. This is the other necklace that it comes with. There is a third necklace that I'm not wearing at the moment. I also am wearing the earrings. I'm not sure what these are called, but these are my favorite earrings. I also have those little Huggie earrings. They come with another little like circle that hangs on. So I normally will take them off, wear it up here, or I will just wear them normally on my lower ears. I'm also wearing my rings. I have this ring right here. I also have this ring right here. Me and my sister actually call this a sister ring because we had gotten the same ring and wear it together. I just wanted to give a big shout out to Ana Luisa. Anywho, let's get into the video. I ended up picking up two of E.L.F.'s new eyeshadow palettes. Well, it's the bite-sized palettes. They came out with two new shade ranges, palette colors, whatever you want to call it. I don't know anything about their formula. I don't know anything about their eyeshadow. I'm really excited for today's video. So let's just get into what I have. So first, I do want to say, now they're bite-sized palettes. I didn't even take them out of the box yet, but they come in this box right here. Now, one thing that did kind of discourage me when I first got the package, I got two palettes. This was it. This is all I got. This is the box that it came in. I mean, this box is huge. It opens, this box is really cool. Lots of ways to open it. Ugh. And then it opens, and then the palettes were inside. But this box is ginormous for these two little palettes to be in there. I mean, to me, that's just a waste of packaging. I didn't need that big box, but I mean, if that's how the brand does things, that's how the brand does things. So the palettes come in little boxes like this. And then here are the two palettes. I have I Love You A Latte, which is this one, and Orange Dreamsicle, which is this one. So first I'm going to start with I Love You Latte. Here is the outside of the packaging. Here's the inside. It's an all matte palette, neutrals, which is nice. So I'll swatch I Love You Latte real quick for you. Now, as I'm rubbing my finger in, I do notice they feel very smooth, which is nice. They don't have shade names. I don't know if other E.L.F. palettes have shade names. I'm not sure. These do not. Here are the swatches. They swatched pretty nice. Not bad. Can't really see the white, but this next palette is Orange Dreamsicle. So this palette looks like it has 2 shimmer shades, a matte shade, and then another matte shade that has some sparkle in it. Here are the shades on my fingers. Again, these felt really smooth as well. Shimmer shade. This is a very light palette. They go for $3. They have a 12-month shelf life and they are made in the USA. So I'm going to zoom you in. We're gonna start with I Love You Latte. I'm gonna do that on my right eye. I already primed my eyes and ready to go, so let's get into it. So I'm first gonna start with this shade right here with a Sigma E27. I do notice it's pretty powdery, so make sure you tap off your brush. I am going to start by putting that in my crease. So the one thing I am noticing is that the shadow goes on very light, at least this shade does. I went in pretty good and put a lot of shadow on my brush, and it's very, very light, which is not a bad thing, especially for beginners, because it's better to build up a shade rather than go in with a ton of product and then have to worry about blending it out. Now I'm gonna go into this shade right here with the same brush, and I am gonna start putting that on my outer lid up into my crease. Now I'm gonna go into this darker shade using the same brush. I'm gonna put that on my outer lid and outer crease. I'm also gonna bring that darker shade on my lower lash line, but only about halfway. Now I'm going in with a clean brush, a clean blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm gonna use that to blend out this darker shade. I went in back in with a little bit more of that darker shade just to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more. I'm taking that clean blending brush again and going into this shade right here, and I'm gonna start applying that on my lid, but only about halfway on my lid. And then I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I'm gonna put that on the inner part of my lid. I'm also gonna take some of this shade right here, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line, but in the inner third of it. And I also took some of that the lightest shade, and I'm gonna put it right under my brow, just right in the middle. And I'm also gonna use it as a inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna go do liner and lashes real quick, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, I'm back, and here's your finished look. So the I Love You Latte palette was a neutral palette, all matte. It blended very nicely. Even though it's a neutral palette, it looks pretty dark. It's not dark at all. It's very light. It's not that pigmented. So it's great for the holidays, around the office. It's a really cute palette. So let's jump into the next one, the Orange Dreamsicle palette. So first shade I'm starting off with is the only matte shade in the palette with a Sigma E25. And I'm gonna start by stamping that in my crease, building this up because It's the darkest shade in the palette, and I want this a little bit darker than what I'm probably gonna get. So we're gonna pack this on. All right, so it looks like that's as deep as it's gonna get, which me personally, I like depth, and we're just not gonna get that with this palette. I'm gonna take a Sigma E32. I'm gonna go into this first shade right here, and that's gonna go all over my lid. I'm gonna take my Sigma E55 and go into that dark matte shade. And I only put it on the tip of my brush to put this on my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, a Sigma E40, and go into this shade. And I'm gonna use that to just blend over everything. Now I'm gonna use my Sigma L04 in this shade. I'm using that as my inner corner highlight. All right, I'm gonna go do liner and lashes on this side, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look, and I'll tell you my final thoughts about these palettes. All right, I'm back. Here's your finished look. Okay, so my thoughts about these palettes. I Love You Latte. That was this eye. I really liked it. It blended really nicely. The colors weren't pigmented, so you had to build them up, which is a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing. Pretty look, good for the holidays. You know, it's good for any time. It's not very blam in your face. All matte. Would be nice if there was a shimmer shade in here to either do an all matte look or to add a little bit of shimmer pop. Orange Dreamsicle. I don't like it. I mean, it's cute. All the shades look the same when you put them on. There's no like shimmer shade that is like overpowering, and the matte shade is so light. Now, if I was to mix the two, I think that would be a completely different story. So stay tuned, because I think I'm going to do another video where I will play with these two palettes together and do a look and see what I can come up with. I think that I'll be a little bit more happy about it, but just this, the Orange Dreamsicle on its own, no. Now, they're $3. I mean, you can't beat that. And what are you going to get for $3? You know, what do you expect? I mean, they're not bad. $3, buy it, not a big deal. I mean, the packaging could use a little bit of work for two of these. Didn't need something that big. But other than that, E.L.F. is a great brand. Love the brand. Maybe I should try their bigger palettes. Might be different. I don't know. Like I said, this was the first time I've ever tried E.L.F. eyeshadow. So I will link everything down in the description box below. I'll link the palettes. I'll link E.L.F.'s website. I'll link everything that's on my face, like I usually do. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with new videos that I put out. And I hope to see y'all again soon. Bye.